Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen. It's Jeff here. That's right, it's Jeff. It's 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right now. So 9 p.m. Bali, 8 p.m. Thailand, Malaysia's 9 in the UK, 7 hours behind, so therefore it's 2 p.m. So I've been tracking this trade all day long. Come down, come down, come down, come down. Well, I don't trade with trend lines, ladies and gentlemen. This is something I've been. You see a divergence here all the way down here, ladies and gentlemen. Got a divergence to here. Now you see here a place to trade just at this price here. See it did go up, come back down. I'm actually half expecting to come down here, or even come slightly further with a big wick and go back up. I personally would love to see it going above these relative equal highs here, where the divergence is. But let's see. Let me show you what it looks like on the daily time frame. That's right. Let me see what it looks like on the daily time frame, ladies and gentlemen. So you can see this here. That's right. We're coming back down, like I said, underneath here, sweeping liquidity here or here. Then I'm hoping to go up high there. So this is, so it's swept in here, come down. Let me actually show you this without indicators drawings. There we go. So it came in there, hit the low, just a little bit short of that though actually, and to go back up there. This here is ES, S&P. This is that on an E mini. Yeah, I've two contracts on there. There's another one contract on underneath hidden. If it does come down to sweep that, I'm ready to set. I'll show you that in a minute. So this is yesterday and this is today. So today so far it's I think I'm getting 4 hour. So that was the weekly. There's the daily there. See that all the way along there. Down, up, down. One of the things I really like doing is on the 4-hour time frame, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I like to use. And I typically use the 4-hour with 4. Let's show you how I'll mark that up. You can't really see too much because of this. Let's see, go down to the hour. Maybe a bit clearer. Yeah, what we've got here is the low on the hour, the wick, got the high here marked out, the low there of that candle that opens up there, and the low of the previous one. So expect to come down and go back up. We have divergence here. You see, this was lower, and here on ES was higher. Divergence here, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first one. So this is showing sign of weakness. This is showing sign of weakness, and it was at a key level. This was my purpose for entering that trade. Now, obviously, I'm hoping it goes up and it goes in the right direction. It's 9 a.m. The market just turned around. Was news at Impact News, which I put in my Inner Circle group. Just watch this live, ladies and gentlemen. This is live. So this is a 1-hour time frame. Yeah, let's look at what it looks like here on the NAS. Oh, what I do here, I'll remove this in a minute. That's gone. So this was just this trend line. So it opened up here, pushed down below there. So what I typically do there is mark that up there, ladies and gentlemen. Below the hour and the 4-hour, typically. Yeah, put his nose down there and goes back up. Yeah. Now, that would have been nice if I get in there. I was doing something else at the time. So this is now it on 15 minutes. You see how it did come below there, and this would have a perfect place for it. But typically I wouldn't enter till it's above here anyway. 5-minute time frame. You can see here, heading nicely up towards this here. And what is this? I bet you're asking me. What is this line? Every line on here has a reason, and there's not many. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually remove that buy limit. And here, I'm actually going to take one here, one sell. I'll take half of whatever it is off. So I'll just do it there. Yeah, so that'll probably be about $90, $100. But what is that line, ladies and gentlemen? Bet you're asking. So I like taking partials whenever possible. Yeah, so let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. That line right there, as you see, with the body closed of this candle and with this one opened. Yeah, that's what that is there. Yeah, so initially I placed 2 contracts, and my plan is to take one off there, take some of the profit and let some of it run. That's it. Now it's got half the trade left in. Yeah. So what I started here just the other day there with a prop from support my good mate Dave. Pardon me. Let's see if this shows. Come on. Using a VPN, it doesn't always like that, ladies and gentlemen. Slows down as it's coming back down. It's there. That's the reason for it. You can't make this stuff up. It's almost as if it was planned. Look at that. To the wick. Yeah, and now it's just going slightly further. Yeah, that's where I entered. That was the line I hit. That's where I decided to take profit. Now, next one. So let's look at this here. Engineered liquidity. Stop loss here, stop loss there. So what we're going to do now, just going to measure this move here from the last manipulation leg. Yeah. And I'm actually going to use this here. Or you might actually say this is the one to use, to be fair, Jeff. So let's do that one there. From there. That's it. So using a VPN. It doesn't like it. What's up there? So the low to there. Typically look for targets at the 2. As you see, that's exactly what I took off. 2.5 there. And the other one I mentioned was here. And finally, if there was one, it could be any of these all the way up to there, ladies and gentlemen. I'd be quite happy to get that just there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a sell limit order. I'm going to place this there. Might even do that there. So I placed 2 contracts. One of them I took out exactly there. And just do this for education. You do as this. Don't follow me. What I do, this is purely education. Yeah. I did not get in on the 1 minute time frame. I used something else to get in. You see I entered here, allowed it to swing round on a slightly higher time frame. What I used actually, ladies and gentlemen, was this trend line. And when it just crossed there, I believe it was there, there it was. That came down a bit and went back up. So this is where we're at now. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put on one of Jeff's famous indicators to see if that can support us staying in the trade. Now, my brother actually trades with trend lines, and he does really, really well. But I know many people. Also, Harry does really, really well with trend lines. So let's actually have a look at that there, from there to there. No, I'm not a trend line trader, but let's just show you that anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Now, let's look here, quarterly above here. Here. This is what we're looking for. This is next target. That would have been perfect. 9. I think the next candle will hit there. But what I'll do is I'll keep this on just to see how this works with this trend line. Typically what we'll do is something about an indicator called, I've got lots of them here, just testing out different things. Liquidity hunter, that would tell me to get in under there. And as long as it stays here, it would stay in the trade. That's right. And I do not trade with this, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm actually going to put this on to see if I can get just a little bit more. Also, this target way up here. Now, we're also coming to 13 minutes past 9, and the market's open at, equities market opens at exit that trade. Trade done, bish bash bosh. No trend lines, although I did show it. No indicator, although I did show it, ladies and gentlemen. And if it goes longer, great. For those people who use trend lines, can see how it can definitely help. I don't use them. I'm very aware in 60 minutes time the equities market's open. Out of the trade, showed you 2 contracts for entry, taking partials, and then exiting at a target with liquidity up here. And those people know me, I typically use the bodies for that. You can use the wick as itself, that's what I got. Just be sure, use the bodies. Have a great day. Well, before I get any further, this is a live market. You can see that there. You also see over here, countdown. Have a bye for now. See you on the beaches of the world. Bish bash.